TikTok community as well as my YouTube community. So hey everyone, hi, hey everyone. So let's get into it. So I have a huge treat for y'all. Let me see if I can kind of turn off all notifications. All right, I had to turn my notification off because that sound was like getting on my nerve. All right, y'all. Um, I hope everyone's having a happy Monday. Oh my goodness. So let's do this. I am going to um, talk about something that I really want to talk about, and it's like really important to me. So I'm going to go ahead and just really get right into it. But before I actually talk about the special, particular, I don't know if I want to call it an item. That's just, before I talk about it's okay. Well, y'all see the caption. It says skin patches, right? So my TikTok community see the caption on my live. It says skin patches. Okay, so you know it's about skin patches, right? So I before I actually literally get into skin patches, I really just want to go over the definition of what is homeostasis. All right, it is basically a scientific principle. So homeostasis is a well-established psychological concept describing how the body maintains a stable, relatively constant internal environment despite changes in external conditions. So it is an automatic, self-regulating process that is essential for survival. All right, survival, y'all. So the key aspects of homeostasis include feedback loops. So the body uses negative feedback loops to counteract changes. For example, if you get too hot, your body sweats, right? Um, and so to cool you, so basically, it sweats to cool you down. So basically, if you're sweating, that's your body's way of cooling you down. All right. So dynamic equilibrium is a homeostasis does not mean that the body is static, but instead is a dynamic process of constant monitoring and adjustment to maintain your balance. So multiple systems involved. So this process involves multiple organ systems, including the nervous system, the endocrine system, and more. So the health and disease. So disruption of homeostatic mechanisms is the basis of all diseases. So it's the effective therapy for most conditions involving restoring this balance. All right. So now I got this right here, this baby right here, y'all. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about this baby right here. Okay. So it's called Super Patch. Okay. And so how Super Patch works is the patches is featured uniquely arranged with rich patterns similar to a QR code. You heard right, QR code that the company works through. So it's called vibrotactical technology, so VTT or neurotech. All right. So when a patch touches the skin, the ridge trigger a neural response. The sensory feedback is said to send specific frequency signals or messages to the brain and nervous system. So the brain and nervous system then decode the message to generate a desired benefit, such as better balance, improve focus, reduce pain, or enhance your mood. All right. The patches restore the neurological homeostasis, leading to psychological homeostasis. All right. And you probably like, girl, why are you talking about this stuff? What does this even mean? Like, why? I mean, how am I supposed to respond to that? So basically, this patch right here, skin patch, it is a way of helping someone where you wouldn't have to rely on medications and things like that. All right. And so how it works is the patch sends signals through the touch receptors in the skin. These signals communicate with the brain to restore balance and optimize your function. So similar to how music vibrations can affect your mood and your focus. So when you listen to music, and if you're listening to something upbeat, what you're gonna do is gonna make you dance. It's gonna make you want. It makes you happy when you hear something like, I don't know, something energizing, right? Upbeat music. All right, the vibrations is upbeat. It makes you want to dance, right? So what happens when you're hearing something sad? It kind of, kind of mellows you down. It kind of makes you kind of like almost on a sad, makes you kind of sad, right? What about when you're hearing rain sounds? That makes you want to sleep, right? So think about it like that, all right? So the benefits of Super Patch: it improves sleep, energy, focus, calmness, and balance. It relieves from pain, stress, and anxiety. So no drug, chemicals, or side effects. All right. And so the reason why I feel like this is super duper important to even talk about in the first place is because I use these babies myself, all right? And it's called Liberty, all right? This is the one I use. This was the very first one I used, was Liberty, all right? And what was done was a balance test was done. A balance test was done on me, all right? And y'all, I didn't realize how much my balance was so totally off. Like my balance was just like, it was crazy. And so once the Liberty patch was put on my ankle, or like above my ankle, it wasn't really quite on my ankles, way above my leg, like lower part of my leg. It was placed there. And y'all, like within, I'm gonna say 20 seconds, I seen a huge change, because where my balance was completely off, it was no longer off, and I was stronger. I was able to stand. Basically, when they do a balance test on you, they put a lot of weight on you, and you have to kind of like stand firm and try to keep the person from pulling you down. And it was really hard, like when the balance test was did before the patch. um it was hard for me to like when a person was, I was falling. I started falling, y'all. But I saw a big difference when the skin patch was put on me, because when the super patch was put on me, I was more stronger. So I was able to resist more when when they was trying to push me down. I was able to resist. All right. So that is how I know that these patches work. And not only that, um, I felt like I had more mobility, where I was able to move better versus when I'm not wearing it. All right. And so, one thing I want to say before I say anything else, and before I even go any further in this presentation, is to let you guys know that this super patch is not something that cures anything. Okay. It doesn't cure anything. They don't make that type of statement whatsoever. All right. But what it does is that it it does send signals um uh into your skin. So like receptors in your skin. And these signals communicate with the brain, restoring balance and optimize your function. All right. So it doesn't, like, say for example, if you're dealing with diabetes, super patch is not going to cure your diabetes, but it can definitely, when you place it on you, you can see results. You can see where your sugar levels is not off the charts and things like that. All right. And so I just want to say that. All right. And I want to let me see. So I kind of talked about, I don't think I talked about the benefits of super patch. So I think I did, but I'm gonna say it again. So it improves your sleep, your energy, your focus, calmness, and balance. It relief from pain, stress, and anxiety. So again, no drug, chemicals, or side effects. So the types of patches, there's a sleep patch, there is a focus patch. So the sleep patch is for better rest. Focus patch enhances in your concentrations. Liberty patch improves mobility. That's the one I was talking about, just because that was the one, which is right here. This is the one that changed the game for me, y'all. Like I said, when they did the balance test, like I was really uncertain at first before they, put that on me. But when they did the balance test on me, I like I said, it was really hard to resist. Like they were like pushing down on me, and I was falling, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to resist. I was trying, because they said to avoid it, try to keep them from actually pushing you down. And it was really hard for me to like to stand firm and keep them from doing it. And so I did feel a big difference after the patch test was on me. I think, like I said, like 20, let it sit on you for like 20 seconds. And then it was like, okay, let's try this. So then they redid it again. And this time I was way like stronger. I could feel that I was strong. I was able to stand without falling and about to fall over. So yes, y'all, this works. Y'all, it works. All right, so again, the science behind BTT is developed through neuroscience and frequency research. So it stimulates positive brain waves response through touch. So backed by ongoing studies and testimonials. All right. So if any of y'all are like, for example, if you're dealing with autism, if you're dealing with ADHD, all right, focus will be so good, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, my youngest, he has autism, he has um ADHD. We put the patch test on his back, y'all, and guess what? Focus, it worked. All right, and so it helped. He was able to concentrate more, he was able to just be able to listen more, like following directions more. All right. So that is why I say that it actually does work. You might think like, because I was skeptical too. I'm not gonna lie. I was very skeptical on these. I was very skeptical. All right. But it does work. All right. And no, it doesn't say that it's going to cure your child's or anybody's autism or cure their ADHD, but instead, when you put the patch on them, you're going to see a big difference. You're going to see where they're able to concentrate more. You're going to see where they're able to just be completely different. You're going to notice that. All right. And so that's the reason why I said this is going to change the game for so many people, y'all. For so many people. All right. And so why would people, or I should say, why people love Super Patch? Non-invasive, easy to apply, water resistant, all right, works within minutes, y'all, for most users. Like I said, when they did it on me, they actually did it within, I think, I want to say 20 seconds. I hope that was accurate. And then they try to do the balance test, and I was completely amazed. Like I really was. And so this happened about, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago when I did the balance test. And so, like I said, I'm just in awe with the skin patch test, all right? Or patches, I say test, skin patches. I'm like in awe with it. All right. And I'm looking both ways, y'all. Just because I'm talking to people on YouTube and I'm talking to y'all on TikTok. All right. So also it's safe for all ages, just like I was told y'all how my son, and he's 12, put it on his back. Reason why? Because he deals with sensory issues. And yes, if he see the patch, the skin, the patch, if he see this on his arm, he is going more than likely to mess with it and everything, because that's the kid I have. Okay, that's what he does. All right, but I'm pretty much sure everybody else's kid does exactly the same thing too. But it's the simple fact that I was able to put it on his back and able to see a completely different child. Like, and I mean, that's the reason why I am on here and wanting to share this with you guys, just because, like, if I see these results, I know so many other people can see the same results. And I'm a part of a community where there are so many other people talking about this and saying how this has changed their life. Like, there's people that are dealing with chronic pain. They're no longer have experiencing pain when they wear those patches. Now when you take it off, yes, it's no telling, it's probably the pain will probably more than likely will definitely come back. All right, but when the patch is literally on them, they see a difference. And like I said, I can't really speak about the pain patch. That's the one I am going to need for sure, because of the swelling I'm dealing with my leg and feet. So that is something that I'm going to have to personally try to use. But the only one that I can speak of as of right now is Focus and Liberty. Liberty is the one I tried. Focus is the one I tried on my youngest. All right. And so those are the two that I can only speak of as of right now. I'm just being very transparent and very trying to be very just being transparent with you guys. All right, because that's what I want to be. All right, so I can't speak of the others, but I can really just tell you what other people have said so far, because I am a part of a community where it's, oh my gosh, y'all, that community is huge. Like, it got so many people talking about it. And so just how their life really have changed, and it's kind of like definitely inspiring, but at the same time like amazing at the same time. All right. And so um if you on here and you listening to me as of right now, for my YouTubers and then also for my TikTok people, if you're listening to me right now, just know that if you want to know more about this, first of all, you want to know how you can get started on it, go to my website, all right, lakeishasimmons.com, all right. And if you want to purchase it, you can purchase it. All right. If you are wanting to join my school community, all right, which is Keke Lounge, all right, where there is a masterclass talking about the patch tests, or that's it, patch. I keep saying test. Why am I saying test? There's a masterclass talking specifically about Super Patch. That's the name. That's the company. All right. The company is called Super Patch. All right. If you want to know more about Super Patch, all right, then you want to join my school community called Keke Lounge, all right, where there's a training on there talking about it, all right. And of course, I have all the intention of doing more classes on this, because y'all, I'm like in awe with this. I really, really am. um Today is my first day, literally, just going public with this, talking about it. I knew about it 2 weeks ago. I think I want to say maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think this week would make actually week 3, but I've known about it for about good 3 weeks. And I mean, I just had to like see the results for myself before I can even share it with anybody else. I don't want to speak, I don't want to speak about something that I didn't know about unless I'm like really for sure, I'm really certain of it. And so that is why. But today I was like, today I feel confident enough to go public with this, to talk about it, because I really do believe this can change so many people. There is so many people out there that have children that with autism, have children with ADHD, have children with sensory issues, have not just children but adults that's dealing with the same things, autism, ADHD, and then what about, I haven't even touched on anxiety, depression. Y'all, they have a patch called Joy that I didn't mention at all, but they have it. And y'all, let me see something. Let me see something. I'm gonna go on the site, because like I written down some of the patches, but I didn't write them all down, and I wasn't because I mainly why, because of the fact I wasn't trying to be long. So that was like one of the reasons. But they have a lot of patches, and I'm trying to see if I can find. Let me see. I am going to go. I think this is it here. All right. So they have Freedom Patch, y'all. So they have a Freedom Patch. They have a Rim Patch. I think the Rim is I don't know if that's the one where it's peaceful or not. Let me see. They got the Victory Patch. They have the Liberty Patch, is the one I'm talking about, which, yeah, I'm supposed to take it out so y'all can literally see it. Let me see. I'm not really on the one that I want to be on, so let me try this. All right. So they have let me see. I think I'm doing this the hard way. I want to like be able to see the storefront of how y'all will see it. Shop now. I think I finally got on here. Okay. This is what I was trying to do all along. So they got one called Boost. Boost, y'all. Boost is for like people, that feel like they don't have enough energy. They feel tired all the time. Then you probably gonna want to use or start using Boost. It comes pack of 28. All right, but it just helps with your energy, your alertness. It improves everything you want to do. It get up and go with the boost. With the Boost Super Patch. So you don't have to worry about no caffeines. You don't have to worry about no sugar, zero ingredients. It's non-invasive. It's drug-free. It's built in technology made work to improve your energy and your alertness through vibral tactical stimulation. So you can feel your best naturally. So if you're someone that's like, oh my goodness, I don't like medications because of the side effects, y'all, y'all, then you're gonna want to at least try this just to see because y'all gonna be completely amazed. All right. So also let's see, let me talk about another one real fast. Let me talk about another one. All right, let me talk about another one. So the next one I want to talk about is called Lumi. Lumi. And I think y'all gonna like Lumi, especially if you're someone that will like to see you want to um improve the way your skin is. Like if you're dealing with dryness in your skin, you're dealing with like you wanted to reduce wrinkles and things like that, then you're gonna want probably go ahead and at least try Lumi. And Lumi is achieving a healthy, vibrant complexion is often good for those seeking a well rounded lifestyle. So they kind of gave it a little short description of Lumi, but I did get to hear, like I said, listening to different people's testimonials about Lumi. A lot of people said they saw results in their hair, they saw results with their skin. There were some people saying that they were taking collagen for quite some time, but after they started applying the Lumi patch on themselves, they saw faster results with the Lumi than they did when they were taking collagen. All right, so take that as you may with that. All right, but that's what I heard. Again, I can't really speak personally for myself about Lumi because I haven't tried Lumi yet, but I am planning on doing so. All right, it said the content is hypoallergenic polythin adhesive patch. All right. So apologize in advance, y'all, with my pronunciation, because sometimes my pronunciation is just it's not there. It's not there. All right. So I'm going to go back and talk about another one. They really do have a lot, y'all. And I said I was going to show you Liberty. I'm gonna take it out here. The next one I'm gonna talk about is called Rocket, y'all. Rocket. All right, and I'm waiting for it to show. Okay. So Rocket is the simplest, easy way to have a daily supply of your go-to patches on hand as always. It says that, well, I thought it was going to explain that a little better. What I know about Rocket is that they say that originally it was marketed for men, but women uses it also, and I'm thinking Rocket is for people who just like to go like wants to, it's almost like energy, like want to feel that energy, but it just helps you be productive, if that makes sense. Okay. And so let me move on from this one. It's just a lot, y'all. I probably won't spend the entire time talking about each one of these because literally there's like, well, it's not a whole lot, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's 13 patches total. So I won't sit here and try to read 13 different patches to you guys. I'm not going to do that. But however, I think I may do one or two more. So let's talk about Freedom. They have one that's called Freedom, y'all. And Freedom is a pain management. It's a key factor of an enjoyable lifestyle. Less pain leads to greater mobility and energy. So Freedom Patch provides on-the-go relief for minor aches and pains of muscle joints and associated with exercises, your chores, your daily activities. Subscription is easily, you can easily cancel your subscription within 30 days if you don't, don't want to, if you no longer want to use it. But it's really life changing, y'all. Like, kid you not, is really life changing. I absolutely am in awe with it, y'all. Like, kid you not, I'm absolutely in awe with this. Um, it is definitely something that I I really think a lot of people is going to be amazed by. All right, and so this is how it looks. I grabbed two of them. So it looks like this. This is Liberty. It looks like this, like so. If you can see, like this, like so. You see it now, hopefully. All right, so this is how it looks. You'll peel it off and you'll put it. They said the ideal of it is you want to get it closer to the brain as possible, meaning that if you're having like, say you're having feet pain or whatever, you don't want to put it exactly on the feet. You want to kind of put it above the feet, like probably like near your lower part of your leg. All right, because you want to think about you know, above, like closer where your brain neural can detect, if that makes sense. So like when they did the balance test on me, they I'm trying to take this off, so give me a minute, y'all. So do it like this. So it's like this here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna wait. All right, so what I'm trying to do is you peel it off like so. I think I'm almost got it. I'm gonna show y'all too on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just showing it to TikTok. So let me show it to y'all. So I'm literally about to pull it off right now. Y'all can see it over here on YouTube because I almost forgot about y'all. So you see, y'all see? Okay. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it literally on my ankle, lower part of my ankle. Um, Again, this is Liberty. So reason why I'm doing this is because this is for mobility and this is for balance. So if you deal with balance issues, this is going to become your best friend. And you're gonna rub, once you put it on you, you're gonna kind of rub it on, just to kind of get it to going. All right. And so I'm gonna raise my leg up, y'all, just for y'all to kind of see. I got it, literally got it on me. I don't want y'all thinking I'm faking it. Can y'all see it? Let's see. I can't raise my leg up too high, y'all, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully you can see it. hopefully. But yeah, I got it on. All right, I do got it on. Hopefully y'all, I don't know if y'all saw it or not on YouTube, but I hope so. But yeah, and like I said, when you put it on, just kind of rub it in. And see, y'all can see this is what it came on. So it's just like a sticker, basically. But it's better than just, you know, your sticker per se. It does change everything. Um, Let me see what else I wanted to show you or talk about. I'm gonna talk about one more patch. Um, again, I'm wearing Liberty. If y'all want to know which one you're wearing, I'm wearing Liberty. Okay, so you know what? Let me see. Let me talk about peace. They got one that literally just says peace on it. That's the name, peace. All right. So if you know someone that's dealing with anxiety, this would probably be something that they will love to try. It is stress. It says stress is an enemy to our quality of life. So dealing with it has never been easier. So the Peace Patch is a non-invasive, drug-free technology that may improve general wellness through vibral tactical stimulation, allowing users to naturally experience improved clarity and calmness. So subscription, again, I'm talking about subscription. So You can get us. You can use. You can blah blah blah. I'm trying to talk too fast, and I apologize. So you can subscribe, like get a subscription where it comes to you every 30 days, or you can just buy it and then just get it whenever you want to. So it's like that basically. All right. So it comes with a pack of 28. All right. Again, you are more than welcome to try it for like 7 days also, which you do pay a certain like uh you will have to pay like a certain amount, but it's nothing too crazy. All right. And so actually I like the fact that the super patch is actually pretty affordable. In my opinion, it's very affordable. All right. I think I want to say $60 for 28 patches. All right. But of course, you can get like you can try it for 7 days. I think 7 days for $25. I think it's either 25 or $30 for 7 days. Oh, I want to say 20. I think it's 20 for 7 days. 25 somewhere in there for 7 days. All right. Which again is um pretty good. And let me read some of these testimonials, y'all. So this testimonial is from Candy Scott. She said, I had some dental work done a week ago. I have a few fillings that have aged out and need replacing. And last week I had a large filling done in the upper back area of my mouth, and it was not too bad. The piece patch alleviates my stress, but as expected from all the awkward positioning, my jawbone has been a little sore and tender. 6 years ago, before I was introduced to the Super Patch Life products, I used to pop Tylenol and Advil like Smarties when I was dealing with chronic osteoarthritis, and neuropathy pain. I shudder to think of the damage it was causing, and I'm so grateful of how these neural tech solutions helped me get out of that mess to the point where I really, really take a pain med. I had applied my daily use Freedom Pain Patch on my lower leg earlier that day, but have heard that applying the pain patch close to the discomfort is recommended. And this pain was kind of extra and new. So I thought, why not? What if so I reached for a patch instead of a pill, not really expecting anything to change. I was so delighted to be proven wrong. I paid attention, noted that time. I swear within 10 minutes, I said to myself, I think the pain is diminished. By 15 minutes, I was absolutely certain it was gone. I poked and pro added a few times. It was amazement in the jawbone, which had been sore to tender for a week, had diminished discomfort for by at least 2/3, and the toothache was gone. So, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? I don't know if anybody been saying anything or not because I have not been looking. But what do y'all think about that? So, like I said, I'm just really in awe with this. Like, I really, really am. Like, I don't know. I really, really am. All right. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna get ready to get off on here. But yeah, I'm just really, really like amazed. Like, um, just how you think something like this could even change your quality of life, but it can. It can so much so. And I'm just like really in awe about it. I really, really am. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get off. But like I said, if you want to learn more about the Super Patch, definitely join my school community. You want to join my school community anyway because it's called Keke Lounge. And over at Keke Lounge, not only do I discuss skincare, beauty care, oh my gosh, I talk about so much. We talk about credit repair. So if your credit score, if you know someone's credit score suck, or if your credit score suck, and you need like guidance, you need help, then you might want to go ahead and definitely be a part of the Kiki Lounge. If you are dealing with where you dealing with certain issues with your skin, you want to go ahead and go over to the Kiki's Lounge. All right. I'm trying to think what else I want to say. And yeah, my podcast, Kiki's Talk. So if you just love podcasts, like if you like just listening to podcasts, then you want to be a part of that. What about your mindset? Is your mindset right? Is your faith, mindset, motivation? Do you need encouragement? Then you might want to go ahead and be a part of the Kiki's Lounge. And what about workouts? Do you work out? Would you like to work out? If you do, I'm sorry, I'm not inviting anybody for co-hosting. I'm sorry. um but yeah, so if you want to be a part of the Kiki Lounge, you more than welcome can. You more than welcome can be a part of the Kiki uh Lounge. All right. I'm trying to see what else did I want to say. I guess that's it. I guess that's really it. Yeah. So, yeah, so get over on the Kiki's Lounge and be a part of the community, especially if you're someone that just love being a part of a community. I think you will love it. And like I said, over there at my in my school community, I do giveaways. All right, so I do we play bingo, so yes, so we doing the most, all right. And I have monthly trainings over there, as well as just having monthly or not monthly classes, but just having um almost like a weekly class. I want to say once or twice. I try to do once or twice per week, have some type of class over in my school community. So you definitely just want to be a part of it overall. All right. But yeah, I guess that's all I really needed to say to everyone. Because again, I'm live on YouTube, also live on TikTok. If you have any questions, I'm taking them as of right now. Otherwise, then I will be um, closing out. So I will stay on for a minute or two just to see if anybody have any questions so far. Get you allow you guys to kind of think for a second or two if you have questions about anything, because I kind of went a little too. I might have went a little too fast. So, any questions? Anybody? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I guess that's a no. Let me check on my. Make sure there's no questions here on YouTube. My YouTube fam. Let's see. Check. See if there's a question. Okay. No questions. So. That's my alarm. Sorry. So no questions. No questions. All right. So I'm going to end it on this note. I hope everyone have a blessed day. Again, don't forget, if you want to join my school community, it's called Kiki Lounge. You can join it. I have again different topics, or say different categories that you might want to be a part of, getting to experience a community, get to learn more about credit repair, how to repair your credit, financial literacy. All that is super duper important. Get to learn about how you can take care of your skin, because that is important, as well as getting to learn how you can take more control over your life. Learn more about how, like if you're dealing with any type of pain, learning how to properly care for it. Don't to try not to rely so much on medications, and I don't know, just the whole 9 yards. So yes. And again, I didn't even mention hair care, and I even talked about that too. So yes. So if you want to be a part of that, you can. Otherwise, I'm finally gonna go ahead and leave out. I hope everybody have a blessed Monday. Bye.